All right, here we go. Nine Empire faithful. You know, this video is strictly for my faithful, for my Nine Empire right here. It's your boy Mailman. And before I get into this video, if you're not part of the Empire 49er fan or part of the faithful, and you want to leave negative comments or whatever the fuck you might want to do after, you know what I'm saying, I get through saying what I want to say in this video, you can go fucking suck a dick. Because this video is not for you. This video is only for the fucking Empire. So if you want to say stupid shit and all of that, this video is not for fucking you. So you can go fucking jump in the lake somewhere. Kill yourself. But anyways, Empire, I just want to say my thoughts. Now, I gave a crow. I gave a Super Bowl experience video and all of that. But, you know, I kind of, you know me, I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to come out and say, you know, yeah, I had to do the crow because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, be respectful towards the other team as far as winning. And yeah, they did win the game. Okay? And they did win the game. So I have to be respectful in that aspect. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I still got to speak on my heart, especially about my team, and say how I feel, you know, about what really went down. Now, all that shit in the crow talking about Ray Rice couldn't fucking hold Frank Gore's jockstrap. Let's fucking get real, you know, and all that shit, you know. Now, I do think Joe Flacco's a decent quarterback, but being compared to, you know, people like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, he's definitely not that, you know. He was a respectable quarterback, but now, like I said, not taking nothing away from the Ravens. They won, but that's besides the point. But, two shouts out to two video makers who, I don't know, these guys must have been reading my fucking mind. I mean, when they made the videos that they made. Number one, IE Niners fan was fucking, I mean, me and him must have been thinking the same fucking shit, you know, and I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. And my boy Worowski was speaking the same shit I was thinking about, man. You know, I mean, they must have been fucking reading my mind. They must have been in my head. Now, it's like my boy said, man, Worowski. He said that we got a lot of haters and all this shit. I mean, you know, and it's true, man. All these fucking haters coming out of nowhere, man. Hating on the Niners, just why? All these fucking haters just coming out. Two Cardinal fans. One who still don't know how to own up on the bet like I do. You know, and, you know, you got Seahawk fans. You know, not the respectable ones. Not Pigpen and Dicer or Hawk's Nest, you know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of Seahawk typers and shit, you know what I'm saying, coming out talking shit. That's why I really got respect more for you know, for Piggy, you know what I'm saying? Because Piggy knows how to handle shit, you know? That's why I have a lot of respect for fucking Pigpen, man. You know, he knows how to handle shit and do shit the right way. You know, not saying it's the right way to do shit in the TTC, but still. And then you got fucking even Cowboy fans. And let me get into them in a minute, you know. And then you got fucking sorry-ass New York Giant fans coming out and talking shit, you know. And all of that, man, get the fuck out of here, you know. Pittsburgh fans, all this shit. Now, back to these Cowboy fans talking shit, talking about my quarterback, Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick played a fucking outstanding game. Outstanding game. And I'm going to tell you what, man, we're going to be very dangerous for a long fucking time with Colin Kaepernick. Now, you sorry-ass piece of shit fucking Cowboy fans coming out and talking shit about Colin Kaepernick, let me tell you bitches something. Colin Kaepernick has 10 fucking career starts. And he has done more in those fucking 10 career starts than Tony Romo has done in his whole fucking career. So shut the fuck up. You know? So shut the fuck up and sit your ass down. Cardinal fans, your franchise is in fucking disarray and always will be. You sorry pieces of shit. We fucking own you. Fucking own you. What, beating you what? 7 out of the 8 last time we played? What the fuck? I mean, that's true fucking ownership of your team. So you fucking sit the fuck down. You know? Get the fuck out of here, man. And my thing is, okay, yeah, I think that we were the better team than the Ravens. Top to bottom, we were the better team. We didn't win, but we were the better team. You know, we're a better team than Minnesota, but they beat us. We're a better team than the Rams, but they beat us. You know, it's a lot of teams out there that have lost to teams that are not better than them. Not taking nothing away from the Ravens and their Super Bowl. They won the game, you know. But my thing is this, about the fucking, the no call on the holding on Michael Crabtree and the other penalty on the punt. I'm going to say this plain and simple, man. And this is what I've always had a problem with. If that's in the regular season, we get that fucking call. If that's a regular season game, we get that call. See, the thing that pisses me off about, you know, they try to separate referees, you know, they letting them play in the playoffs and all this shit. No, you got to call the game year-round the same fucking way, man. You know? I mean, the only thing about it, nobody wants to throw that flag in the Super Bowl. Nobody's going to throw that flag. That's holding, man. That's fucking holding. And everybody fucking saw that. But nobody's going to throw that fucking flag in the Super Bowl. But I guarantee you, if that was a regular season game, we get that call. We get that fucking call. So if you're going to call the game, call it year-round the same fucking way. Don't be like, I never understood in sports where they going to let them play today. Well, I mean, what the fuck? The call should be the same year-round. You know? And then the punt, where they just let these motherfuckers run, 8 or 9 seconds off the fucking clock, and they were just holding us in the fucking, and I didn't understand why they didn't call the penalty there. You know, not saying that we would have won the game, but it at least would have gave us an attempt at a Hail Mary, or maybe somewhat had enough time to maybe throw towards the sideline and get out of bounds. You know, they didn't even give us opportunity for that. So my thing is, if you're gonna call shit, you talking about you're going to let them play year-round. Don't be like, you know, they're going to let the players play. I never understood that shit. Because if that was a regular season game, man, they would have threw that fucking flag, man. They would have threw that fucking flag. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Not taking nothing away from the Ravens. Not taking nothing away from them. But that's just my opinion on it. And Niners fan said something else, man. I don't know about Vic Fangio, man. He was talking about this. I don't know about Fangio. The last fucking 6 games of the season, man, our defense has gone downhill, you know. A little bit with, mainly the secondary, man, but Fangio, his denial of not trying to blitz, not trying to send pressure, and in both games, the NFC Championship game and the fucking Super Bowl, you know, he didn't blitz at all in the first half, and, you know, the teams made us pay. And then when he did start bringing pressure in the second half, we finally started getting motherfuckers off the fucking field and got back into the game. So Fangio's going, I'm not saying that we need to fire him, but he needs to be evaluated, you know. And I tell you something else, I wouldn't be really disgusted if we got Romeo Crennel to come up in there. I tell you that. But he needs to be evaluated. That's really pretty much all I can think of. You know, but that's really all I can think of, man. You know, Fangio, man, he's got to mix the shit up. Do something different. You know, because the last 6 games we played, the defense has not been on point. And I know some of that has to do with Justin Smith not being healthy and all that shit. I understand all of that. But, you know, a good defensive coordinator is going to keep his good defense on top of the game, especially with the talent that we got. But that's really pretty much I got, you know what I'm saying, for now. This your boy Mailman, everybody, and I'm out.